Hello everyone, so today we are going to talk about the algebraic differentiation. So the formula for algebraic differentiation is this. So if you have y equal to x to the power n, so differentiation of that is this n move to the front, so n x to the power n minus 1. The power get reduced by 1. So if you want to take any example, just take a basic example, which is y is equal to 7x square. So y equal to 7x square. So basically you don't have to do anything with the 7. So leave the 7 as it is and then just write the differentiation of x square. So differentiation of x square is 2 will come in the front, which is here, and the power will get reduced by 1. Okay, so if you want to write, this becomes 2 to the power 2 multiplied by x to the power 1. This is your final differentiation. Okay, the next one is, if you want to differentiate this function, let's say y is equal to 3x cube minus 8x. Okay, so we don't have to do anything with 3. 3 will be as it is, and then we will write what is differentiation of x cube. So 3 will come in the front and the power will get reduced by 1. So it will be 2 minus, we don't have to do anything with 8, and always remember differentiation of x is 1. I will show you later how it's becoming 1, but just for time being, remember it is 1. So the answer for this is 9x square minus 8. Now I will show you how the differentiation of x is 1. So just for the moment, take a question y is equal to x. So if you have x, we can write this one as same as y is equal to x to the power 1. Now differentiation of this is 1 will come in the front and power will get reduced by 1. So it will become 1 times x to the power 0, and x to the power 0 is always 1. So 1 times 1 equal to 1. So that's why I was saying the differentiation of x is 1. Okay. The next thing I want to show you that how the differentiation of any number which is a constant, so y is equal to, let's say, 8. How the differentiation of this is always 0. So if you have any constant number, so differentiation of that constant is 0. And I can show you. So y is equal to 8. So I can also write y is equal to 8 x to the power 0, because x to the power 0 is 1. So eventually it will become 8 only. Okay. So now if you want to differentiate, you don't have to do anything with 8. 0 will come in the front multiplied by x to the power 0 minus 1, which is 8 0 times x to the power minus 1. And if you multiply any number by 0, everything will become 0. That's why I was saying the differentiation of any constant is always 0. So in summary, you have to remember, first thing you have to remember is differentiation of x is always 1. And the second thing you have to remember, differentiation of any constant which is less than 3 is always 0. So we will be using these a multiple of times. So you need to remember this stuff. Okay, you don't have to prove all the time. Just remember it. Okay. Now the next question is y equal to 8x cube plus x minus 4. So this question consists of everything like the constant, x to the power 3 and x. So we don't have to do anything with 8, so I will leave as it is. Differentiation of x cube is 3x square plus differentiation of x is always 1 and differentiation of 4 is 0. It is a constant, okay? So this will become 24 x square plus 1. So this is your final answer. Okay, so we will be doing a multiple of problem here. So now let's talk to the next question. Now y equal to x to the power 7 minus 3x to the power 6. Okay, so differentiation of this is very easy, as 7 will come in the front, 7 x to the power 6. Now we know that we don't have to do anything with 3, so 3 we will leave the 3, and in bracket I will find the differentiation of x to the power 6, which is 6x to the power 5. So this will become 7x to the power 6 minus 18x to the power 5. So this is your final answer. Okay, now let's take another question. What you will do if you get question like this? Now if you get question like this, first you should ask yourself, is it simplified? Like I can see that it is not simplified, because you can break this, you can further simplify this. Okay, so if you can simplify any expression, do it first. Okay, so it is a multiplication, so I will write x times x plus 2 plus 4. I'm just doing multiplication, so there can be a many way to multiply, so you can use it, but I know this one. So first I always write x, and then I write the full stuff, and then I write plus 4, again I write x plus 2. But anyway, if you're doing if you're using any method, you can get this, you will get the same answer. So differentiation, just a multiplication of this, is x square plus 2x plus 4x plus 8. I will further try to simplify it. This will become 6x plus 8. So this, so far we have done is just simplifying the expressions, and we got x square plus 6x plus 8. Now I will try to differentiate this function. So y dash will be, differentiation of x square is 2x to the power 1 plus 6, differentiation of x is 1, and differentiation of 8 is 0. So your final answer is 2x plus 6. Okay, so here what we have learned is, if your expression is not simplified, please try to simplify it first. Okay, there can be multiple questions where you have to multiply, and some question you have to divide. So if it is possible, try to do that first. Okay, let's talk about the next question. Question 9. Now in this question, again we are going to multiply this. We can see there are different way to do this question, because you can use a rule called product rule, which we will learn later, but at the moment just try to multiply, because both are algebraic function, so it is easier to multiply them. If you multiply, you will get x to the power 4, then 4x power cube. Okay, now it is simplified already, so I can differentiate this. This will become 4 will come in the front, which is 4, and power will get reduced by 1, which is 3. Then I don't have to do anything with this 4, and now I will put a bracket. We'll try to differentiate x cube, which is 3x square. So the final answer for this differentiation will be 4x cube minus 12x square. So this is your final answer for this differentiation. Okay, so let's take another question, which is y is equal to 3x minus 2 square. Okay, so this is same as 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2. You have to think here, right? It's a multiplication of its own. Okay, so I will try to simplify it first. So I'll write 3x minus 2, then I will write minus 2, and again I will write 3x minus 2. So this will become 9x square minus 6x minus 6x, and minus will become plus, and 2 times 2 is 4, so this will become plus 4. So far we are still trying to simplify, and this will become minus 12x plus 4. Now here I will try to differentiate. So y dash will be, I don't have to do anything with 9. Then differentiation of x square is 2x power 1 minus 12. Differentiation of x is 1 and differentiation of 4 is 0. So your final answer is 18x minus 12. So this question was all about how you are simplifying a square algebraic expression. Okay, so let's talk about some other questions which can be in fraction. Now this question is y is equal to x to the power 9 over 3 plus x to the power 4 over 4. So always remember this is same as 1 over 3x to the power 9, and this is same as 1 over 4x to the power 4. Now if you want to write differentiation of this, you don't have to do anything with this 1 over 3. So it will be copied as it is, and differentiation of x to the power 9 is 9x to the power 8, and then you have 1 over 4, as you don't have to do anything with this 1 over 4, and the differentiation of x to the power 4 will become 4x to the power 3. So your final answer will be 9 over 3x to the power 8 over this 4, and 4 will be cancelled out. It will become x cubed. You can further simplify this because 9 over 3 is your 3x to the power 8 plus x cubed. So this is your final answer for this differentiation. Okay, let's try to take some questions in different form. Now, if you have a question like this, I like this type of questions because you have to think about simplifying it further. So always, if you get this type of fractions questions, always think about how you can further simplify. So maybe in junior cert you have learned one formula, or it's not a formula, it's like it's a part of an indices. If you have 1 over x, it can be written as x to the power minus 1. If you have 1 over x square, it can be written as x to the power minus 2. What happened here? If you want to move on the top, the power gets changed. Let's say if you have x to the power minus 3 here, on the top it will become x power plus 3. Okay, so that thing we are going to use it to simplify. Can I write 3x to the power minus 2? Now your y is 3x to the power minus 2. Now I will try to differentiate this. We don't have to do anything with this 3, and then we'll just try to differentiate x to the power minus 2. So minus 2 will come here, and x to the power minus 2 minus 1, because the power get reduced by 1. So your final answer would be 3 minus 2 x to the power minus 3. Let's further simplify this. This will become minus 6 x to the power minus 3. Now if you want, you can write this one as, if you can move this one down, just change the sign. This will become minus 6 over x to the power 3, and this is your final answer. So this is one of the important questions you can get in your Leaving Cert exams. Okay, so this is all about the fractional differentiation. Let's take some other questions. Now let's talk about this question: 3x square minus 4x. Okay, and this is over x. Now see, if you know product rule, you can use the product rule, but this question can be further simplified, and how we can do is we can just multiply everything here, and then everything will be divided by x. That is the most simple things we can do here. Now let's multiply this. This becomes 3 multiplied x to the power 4. Okay, and if you multiply this one, it will become minus 12 x to the power 3. Still we have x here. I can further simplify this, and I can individually divide them. Minus 12 x cubed over x. Okay, so if you divide them, what you will get here is 3x power 3 minus 12x squared. So this is just y. We haven't differentiated this function yet. Okay, so differentiation of this function will be, you don't have to do anything with 3, just try to differentiate this, which is 3x squared, power get reduced by 1, minus 12. You don't have to do anything with 12, and differentiation of x squared is 2x. One thing I want to remind you is, if you are differentiating any function like this, always try to put a bracket here. Okay, that helps a lot, and this becomes 9x squared minus 24x. So this is your final answer for the differentiation.